Hello, Taurus. This is Barb with Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your monthly tarot reading for May 2023. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you happen to be new to my channel, welcome. And please take a moment and subscribe and help support my channel. And I do want to wish you all a very happy birthday. Some of you, your birthday fell in April. The majority of you are in May. So happy birthday to all of you. And please let me know down in the comments your actual birth date. And if you do, I will pull a one-card mini reading for you and answer you back in the comments. Okay. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. So let's just jump in and take a look at your cards for this month. First week, Major Arcana card, the Hermit. Second week, the Eight of Pentacles. Third week, Major Arcana card, the High Priestess. And the last week in May, you have the Four of Wands. Okay. All right, Taurus. Well, I'm not surprised that at the beginning of the month, you're going to be doing your annual birthday time review. It is our personal mile marker time to kind of step off the merry-go-round, take a look at where we're at since our last birthday. So, Taurus, you're starting off with the Major Arcana card, the Hermit. The Hermit is one of review. 9, the 9 numerology here is review before ending and concluding what has taken place for you for the last year. So we do see the Hermit here shining the star of hope, enlightenment. It's reviewing what you've gone through in the past year. He's showing it towards your past. So I feel, Taurus, you're really taking notice as to what you might need to change. There could be things that you need to eliminate. And for some of you, I'm picking up, this is in regards to your health and well-being, doing a little bit more self-care, taking more time off, not working as hard as you've been. And the Hermit here is just shining that light on what you should be taking a look at. Are you happy in your relationships? If not, what do you need to change? Certainly, I am picking up for you, Taurus, in regards to your job, your career. Are you working too much? Are you putting too much time and effort into a job that is benefiting someone else? Not you. So definitely, this first week here, you might even be taking a vacation. You might be celebrating your birthday in some manner, and that's giving you the time to go into like this hermit mode kind of thinking. So really not surprised to see the Hermit coming out at the beginning of the month. No matter which day your birthday falls on, Taurus, you just know as soon as May hits, and for some of you, you do have your birthday in April, but the majority of you are in May. So when May hits, it's kind of like an automatic review process going on. So let's clarify the Hermit card for you. Let's see what comes out. The Three of Cups. I like it. Definitely could be during your first week, especially for those of you that have your birthday this first week of May. Three of Cups here is a time of celebration. It is support from people around you. You might be spending some time this week or the weekend relaxing, going into that hermit mode of review, possibly discussing some of the things you might want to change with people around you. And this 3 numerology with this Three of Cups is new beginning. So there is some, a new energy, I want to say, more an energy than direction. Some of you might be making an absolute change of direction, but I'm really picking up it's more the energy with this 3 numerology of new beginnings. You're just really aware of what you want to improve, what you want to improve on. That's the best way I can put it, Taurus. Tea leaf card message for this week. You have Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. Well, it's an indication here things are going to get better for you. Things are going to be more enjoyable. And that could certainly have something to do with what I feel you need to change, whether it's the job that you do, where you live, relationships, a project, that you're working on. This jug card represents an invitation to drink the refreshing liquid that it holds. So a very less stressful time, more carefree time ahead for you this month of May. So I really like that. Second week, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Not surprised to see this. And this is really whatever you're focused on. Could be your job, a project, relationship. Some of you, I do see something in, home related. Either you're looking for a home or you're doing home improvements is what I'm picking up. Just working very diligently, very focused on the details in regards to the work that you're doing. So it's a lot of time and energy and effort, a lot of abundance of your time. And it is the Pentacles energy. So it certainly could have a lot to do with investments, your money, finances, and again, your job or career. But I am picking up a very positive energy as some of you might be making some changes in that area to improve your life, your enjoyment of life. So let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles. The Hanged Man card. Okay, excellent. Another card, you've got the 12 numerology reduces down to 3. So definitely new beginnings, an absolute new direction for some of you. But it's almost like you're seeing the potential of how life could be, or how your relationship could be with someone, or how your job, your daily living could be. So Hanged Man card is certainly one where you're looking at things from a completely new perspective. And I really love this energy for you, Taurus, as you are definitely improving in one or more areas of your life, whether it's relationships, home, health, job. So definitely there's new beginnings, a new start, new directions that you could be headed in and that you're working towards. Your tea leaf card message. Key, successful outcome to your problems. So this could be what you're taking a look at, with the Hermit card, things that you want to change. Definitely solving some problems or what you view might be a problem through your reviewing. It could be a job that's too overtaxing and demanding, and either cutting back on the amount of time you put into your workday or completely shifting to going to a different job, different company, or a different field. So definitely you are working very diligently in this second week to make the changes that you want to have happen for your life. Third week here, you have the Major Arcana card, the High Priestess. So, this month of May, you have, two Major Arcana cards. And you also have the Clarifier card, the Hanged Man here. So a lot of energy of making some significant changes that are really going to benefit you. This is the month, Taurus. So I really like the High Priestess coming in. It is an indication that you're looking deep, trusting your instincts. You're kind of tuning into what Spirit Source is telling you, guiding you, listening to your spirit guides, your angels, that little inner guiding voice that says, like, if you've had a long day, but if you continue, you stay working, it's telling you to call it quits for the day and go home. So listen to what that inner guiding voice is telling you, especially if it's coming through as a warning. And an example that they're giving me, and it's an example, it doesn't mean it'll happen, but not this particular example, but the example they're giving me would be like if you're driving, let's say you're going to work or going home from work, and you get the notion of stopping someplace first before you go home. That can alter what happens to you Could be a timing element is what I'm kind of picking up here. So it could be something, and again, this is an example that if you do say, I'm going to just stop in, pick this up before I go home, that changes the timing element for you of being in a certain place at a certain time where there could be some kind of accident that you are now avoiding. So there's something, and as I said, an example in regards to listen to your inner guiding voice. If it is telling you to turn left instead of right, there's a good reason for it. So High Priestess is very much listening to your instincts, your intuition, and, with the Hanged Man card, kind of looking at things possibly in a different way. The month of May, not your normal day-to-day mentality. This is more being more mindful in the present, paying attention to what your inner guiding voice is telling you. So let's pull a clarifying card for the High Priestess. Let's see what else she's telling us. And you've got the Ace of Swords. Okay. I love this for you, Taurus. Ace of Swords is an opportunity coming in, one that, like if you've been on a long, tough battle. So if some of you are wanting to change careers or something about the job that you do in any capacity, the Ace of Swords is an indication that possibly during this third week in May, there could be some kind of opportunity that shows up where you can kind of change possibly your job, how much you work at your job, the travel time to your job, something of that nature. Ace of Swords is definitely a card of success and triumph, and usually this particular ace shows up after you've had a long, tough battle where you've worked really hard. And at the beginning of the month, here with the Hermit card, you could be thinking about, what can I change to make my life better? So definitely listen to your instincts, specifically in this third week in May. Your tea leaf card message is funnel. It says period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Okay. This is simply where things are not going to move as quickly as you want them to, Taurus. But since this is in the same week with the High Priestess message, just the example that I gave you about possibly stopping off somewhere instead of your typical drive home, something of that nature. There's something here in this third week, if you react too quickly or you're able to react too quickly to something, there could be something that happens where it turns into more of a lesson that you had to learn about moving too quickly. So if you do find yourself getting a bit frustrated in regards to anything in this third week, Taurus, think about it. Just really spend some time with your thoughts. Trust what the High Priestess energy is giving you this third week about patience, letting things play out as it was meant to. There is kind of, like a bottleneck here with the funnel card in regards to something that has to go through or like go through the motions, getting things into place, especially if it's something in regarding to others, if there's others involved. Divine timing then comes in. So I am picking up a very strong indication in the third week that you might get frustrated that something is not moving as quickly as you wanted to, but there's a good reason for it. And you're going to find out in the near future as to why, as to what it is. Okay. Last week in May, you have the Four of Wands. First message coming through for some Taurus individuals. You might have been hoping and wishing and wanting to get engaged, to get married. And in regards to the third week, this could be in regards to if this resonates with you, if you're expecting or wanting or hoping to get engaged during, the month of May, it could be that soon, your soon-to-be fiance is making arrangements. So you just have to be patient. Things have to come together so that it can be all played out as it was meant to be. If you jump the gun, if you act too quickly, or if you question it or force it, you're going to kind of like ruin the surprise. So that was a message that came out for the want to be engaged Taurus individuals. And I feel it's coming. Just let it play out, and then you will be pleasantly surprised. And it will come out in a manner that it was supposed to. So don't spoil the surprise. Four of Wands here is a celebratory card. This can be in regards to getting the job that you want, getting into a relationship that you want, getting engaged. Possibly it can mean that you are getting married this month. It can be a special milestone birthday for some Taurus individuals, since this is your birthday month. So beautiful card and energy of love and happiness coming in. Maybe vacation for some of you. So, and look, the sun is trying to stream in here. Okay, let's pull a clarifying card for the Four of Wands. Okay, you have the Knight of Swords. Wow. Okay. Knight of Swords is a very revolutionary type energy. So, with the four energy of the Four of Wands, that could be a very solid and stable energy, a strong foundation being formed. It could be in regards to your job, your home, but it can also represent a kind of stagnant, stuck energy. And that might be why this Knight of Swords is coming about. Something that needs to change. Going back to your very first card here, the Hermit card, you're doing that review at the beginning of the month, and you're seeing what it is you want to change. So you could have this Four of Wands energy, this happiness, love coming in, happiness coming in, having things go the way you want them to. So the Knight of Swords is a very revolutionary kind of energy. And I would be a little bit cautious. It is showing up after your funnel message, but I would still be careful about not reacting too quickly. This energy could be coming out once you work through and trust your intuition here, and you'll see what it is that you had to work out. Then by all means, you could move forward quickly with this Knight of Swords energy. It's just a very passionate energy by the end of the month. And that certainly could be for the Taurus individuals that are getting engaged. Love, happiness, getting married, all of that good stuff. So tea leaf card message for this week. You have Beetle, good fortune. Now, this can be why, because this is right next to your funnel card. This could be why you have to be a little bit patient here in the third week, because the beetle card shows up with good fortune. This is the Goliath beetle. The markings of the beetle match the pattern of the cobblestones that it's traveling on, definitely indicating good fortune will smile upon you during, most likely, towards the end of the month. I really don't like to tie in too much of the timing, but the end of the month, the fourth week, give or take a few days either way. But this is why you need to be careful in this third week, because this is going to show up. You don't want to force it. You don't want to spoil it. And you need to be really patient. Just picking up, the last 2 weeks of May, there is divine timing coming into play for you, Taurus. So patience. And you're going to have what I see is going to be like a happy ending. All right. Let me grab my deck here. I would like to pull a crystal card for you for the month of May. So asking Spirit which crystal is being suggested for Taurus to have for the entire month of May. What does Taurus need right now? Wow. Okanite. Well, Okanite is a really difficult crystal to find. It's rare, it's expensive, but the message here with the Okanite crystal card actually holds more weight than what I'm going to say having the actual crystal. So It's about removing old patterns or beliefs that are holding you back. So this is directly tying into your Hermit card at the beginning. It's time to see, there are many different new ways to act or to look at things that ties into your Hanged Man card here. If you remain positive mindset, and a good crystal in regards to, this is a good crystal for all your chakras, but you could also actually grab your calcite crystals, specifically the color of the one that relates to a certain chakra, which might tie into whatever it is that you're wanting to change or improve. But definitely, with the Okanite crystal card coming out, there could be an indication to release things that you no longer need, changing things up to improve your life, your health, and your well-being, Taurus. Okay, last message is from the Talisman Oracle deck. So what is the final message for Taurus for the month of May? What's coming through for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? Final message. Financial security. Nice. Who doesn't like that card to come out? So a wonderful message here with the financial security card as your final message. It's indicating you're about to experience great rewards or success concerning your finances. It can indicate a sudden blessing or the feeling of finally advancing in your career or whatever it is you're putting your energy into, whatever you might be changing. And for some Taurus individuals, this is a successful financial partnership with someone. That could be coming in. It's also an indication you will be lucky in your investments. You won't have to worry about your lifestyle. So with this being kind of like being set down, I set it down right above your third week here. Really pay attention to this funnel card. Pay attention to that. Could be for your own protection. There could be something that maybe an investment is not doing anything. You need to be patient as it will flourish. And then you've got, the good fortune by the end of May. So this is final message here, financial security. It's actually indicating here, we do see, I don't know if you can see it, we do have the 4 moons on this card. There's a lot of intricacy to this card, but we've got the 4 moons on this card. It's an indication that the results that you're looking for here, possibly in this third week, are not like instantaneous or overnight. It's almost like a deliberate, calculated plan or risk is going to turn out very favorable for you, Taurus. So 4 is a number of stability, and that's what you end up with here, your 4 of Wands. So I love this card and energy closing up your reading, Taurus. Pay attention to your gut instincts, specifically third week in May. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember to subscribe, help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Taurus family.